All right! Hello, everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steelers 2. Last time, hello, Average Joe. Last time, we finally got Jusis back. Being all Sundari is always challenging Rean to a race, only to have revealed that he was just going to come back anyway. And we finally caught up with Duvalie, who is just a little goofball in Ouroboros, although more competent than Gilbert was by a fair margin. And McBurn, who turns out to be like the freaking Shunsui Kiryoku of Ouroboros here. like she's like ranked number 1. He's just lazy. And of course he curb stomped us. However, thanks to the intervention of the robot army, he decided to take a back seat, and so we thrashed some more new mechs with Valimar, and we're able to Valiport everybody, including Sara, who popped in at the last minute, back to Ymir, and we finally have the whole band back together. Hello, Door2. Hello, Hoshi. Welcome to the stream. And I am so hyped because now it is time to go back. After some social links, of course. But it will be time to go back to Trista! Alright. Where the fuck is... Let's go. Thanks to the manager's kindness, they had the building larger to themselves, so they enjoyed a relaxing dinner and soak in the springs. And after agreeing that they would discuss what to do the following afternoon, they returned to their rooms to sleep. Hello, Mirage. Wow, that is a beautiful starfield.
It's so peaceful tonight. Everyone's probably fast asleep by now. We might have all spent our time apart in different ways, all with different things on our minds. But now we're finally back together as a class. Well, it wasn't easy getting this far. We have one less thing to worry about now. And I owe it all to Lisa's support and encouragement. It's thanks to her that I've been able to make it this far. Hang in there, Elise. I'll bring you and Princess Alphen back safely. I promise. And when I do, I'll be sure to thank you again for giving me all I needed to come as far as I have. We still have to sit down and discuss what we're going to do from here on out, too. Can we even figure something like that out by tomorrow? I gotta bring at least some ideas to the table, but what? Maybe we're together again. We've got a lot to decide about our future. And it's something we need to decide as a team. Everyone's had their own challenges to face and problems to conquer. But each of them faced what they were given head on. We ended up apart, but no one lost hope. Instead, everyone tried to make the best out of the circumstances they were dealt. Looking back on our reunions, I think the one that left the strongest impression was...
Oh, damn. Well, shit. Time to decide. Hello, Lestat. Welcome, sir. Oh my god. Let's see. 'Cause we have no idea where Toa is. That's why. Ah, shit. I'm trying to think. Okay, let's see. I'll try to be completely honest here. Let's see. I think. I want to say Machias. For what he did, like in contacting Rean and everything. And he was the first one, so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say Machias.
I think it would have to be Machias. He was doing everything he could over in Celtic to find us, using all the contacts he had to make our reunion a reality. And he did it all while the capital was occupied and with no idea where his father was too. That must have been so hard. But he stayed responsible as ever and redoubled his efforts alongside Elliot and Fee. I wish I could be like him. I wish I could be that strong.
Oh, Rean.
It's me, Rean. I'm coming in.
Hey, I see. So whoever you thought about.
I felt your psychic waves.
Oh, hey. I didn't think anyone would be swinging by this late. I figured everyone would be fast asleep by now.
Well, I noticed you leaving your room, so I thought I'd tag along and see what's up. Mind if I join you?
Sure, go right ahead.
There really is nothing like soaking in a hot spring under a wintry sky.
Hello, Twat. Welcome to the stream.
You can feel all of your exhaustion just melting away.
This is my favorite season to use the springs too. Still, what made you want to come back in here? I mean, I know it's nice and it's not like I can talk, but we were all in here earlier today.
Oh, I just thought this might be a good chance to talk to you, that's all. Or more specifically, I thought this would be an ideal opportunity to say thank you.
You're thanking me? For what? I don't feel like I've done anything that warrants being thanked.
Well, everything up to this point, I guess. I wanted to thank you for surviving all this time so that we could meet again. And I wanted to thank you for coming all the way to Celtic to get us. I feel like it was only thanks to you that all of us are able to come together again, even if it is without Crow.
Thanks to me?
That is true. You Valaported everyone together.
That's not true. It was only thanks to everyone's support, yours included, that I was able to do anything at all.
In a way, you're right. Still, Class 7 is what it is because you're at its center. We believed you'd stand back up again and fight, and rightly so. That's the very reason we're all here today. I know I feel that way, and I'm sure that everyone else does too. So, please, let me thank you, Rean. Hey, you're not supposed to laugh, damn it. I'll admit that may be an overdramatic way of putting it, but I don't think you're in any position to criticize.
That's true.
What, you saying I give cheesy speeches? Is that what you're saying, Nakias? Yes, it is.
I'm sorry. I wasn't laughing at you. It just finally hit home that everything Elise said was true. I had no idea that everyone was thinking of me as much as they were, or that so many people were looking out for me. It just made me realize all over again how blind I've been all this time. So I couldn't help but laugh at myself.
I'm so glad he's getting over his depression. Oh my god!
Oh, right. Well, as long as you understand now. We didn't become friends overnight, but since then, we've all formed a bond that won't be so easily broken. Don't forget that.
Don't worry, I won't. Now that Class 7 is together again, I'm sure we'll be able to go back to the Academy one day. As long as we don't give up, I know we can make that a reality. So, let's give it everything we've got.
Right.
Yeah, that is a really good starfield. Rank up. Anger. Oh wow, we're actually skipping days.
Okay, our meeting in the Phoenix Wings cafeteria isn't until this afternoon. Which means I got plenty of time to figure out what we can do beforehand, and most importantly, social links! Maybe help to ask the others about what there's on their minds too. Yep, sounds like a plan.
Oh wow, Laura, oh wow, they have two. Holy schnapps. Wow, how many? Oh my god, we must have like 12 bonding points or some shit. Talking to one of these characters after being their first, I'll leave you a second. Jesus Louise's crease. Oh my god!
Jesus Christ, 15! Oh my god. I have a packed schedule today. And someone is already up here.
Hello, Chisaka. Welcome to the stream. Who's first? Elisa. Let me just talk to parents first. Oh, wait. There we go.
Father Menard is always so dependable when it comes to medicinal care. I feel like I'm back to my old self again. Which means it's about time I got out of bed and returned to business as usual. I'd strongly advise against that. You still need rest. And while I'm sure you're feeling out of shape from all the bed rest, I'd also advise against going out hunting. But when can I go hunting again? Your injuries were so great we could have lost you. For peace of mind, I'd like to keep an eye on your condition for another week. A whole week? Well, if we must.
His passion for hunting is still as strong as ever, I see.
I can't deny my disappointment, but if Father Bernard says I must, then there's little choice in the matter. But the minute I'm clear to hunt, I'll be bringing home a massive wild boar to celebrate. Count on it, Rean.
You got it.
His recovery is coming along nicely, but the battle isn't over yet. He still needs to rest as much as he can. There's no medicine more effective than time.
Alright, Elisa, you're up first.
What are you doing in here, Elisa?
Your mother told me that I could find some tools in here, so here I am. I need them for the work I'm going to be doing on the orbital bike.
Wait, you know how the bike works well enough to do that?
Hello? engineer? Come on, Rean. Well, an engine's an engine, right? I should be able to tinker with it. After all Angelica's done for us, I at least want to make sure she gets her precious bike back in top condition.
Might be nice if I gave her a hand. Need a hand there? Sounds like a two-person job to me. And I feel bad making you do all the work when Angelica left it in my care.
I figured you'd say that. It'll probably go more smoothly with an extra pair of hands, so sure. Alright. That's everything around the orbital engine taken care of. It could probably do with being taken for a test ride at some point, though. Oh, I should oil the moving parts, too.
Man, you really are amazing. I knew you were good with orbital technology and all, but I didn't expect you to be able to perform maintenance this well.
Hello, Christian Kim. Welcome to the stream. All of this is just a stopgap, really. I had a few chances to look at it back at the academy, too. So I have a vague idea of what needs doing, but that's all.
Doesn't make you any less amazing in my eyes.
Rean, do you know what you're fucking saying?
When in Nord, you worked out what was wrong with that truck and even knew the model of the mortar we found. At first, I just thought it was because you were part of the Reinford family. I feel like that's underselling you now. You must have studied like crazy to know so much.
Well, I did spend a lot of time studying oral technology, even before enrolling at the academy. I used my family name however I could, in order to visit RF factories and attend lectures at the Institute of Technology. I'm more than confident I made the most of every chance I had to study and broaden my knowledge of the field.
I have a feeling I know why you did all that too. Was it to rebel against your mother?
Well, I can't deny it. Not to beat a dead horse, but it felt like Mother just stopped caring about us after my father passed away. I mean, she'd stolen the company from Grandfather and everything. How could you do that to your own father? So I suppose you could say all that studying was my way of trying to show her up at something. A little, at least.
I see. So, were you able to?
Not in the slightest. Now that she's missing, this isn't the time to be thinking about my next act of rebellion either. And you know what? That's fine by me. I've made my mind up to focus on the future, rather than the past for now. I gotta keep up that promise I made to her in Ruhr, after all. I'll be running the company before she knows it, and I bet she's counting on that. I bet she is. Like, it really, really feels like she's being controlled or blackmailed or something. Like, I wonder if it's Ouroboros or like, I don't know. Like, it really feels like her hands are being tied by somebody to go in exactly the way she's going. And like, she uses Sharon as best she can to like show what she truly wants.
I think she'd prefer it that way, honestly.
Oh my God, Rean!
Look at you. You were so engrossed in the bike you didn't even notice all the snow building up on your head. Still, I think I found the right way to approach things. I'll have to pick up a few pointers from you. Can't let myself get too wrapped up in my past either. And that way we'll both be able to find the best path for each of us to take.
I certainly hope so. Come on, don't cry. Here, this'll cheer you up. Oh my god! Oh wow, they're setting up as the childhood friends meet. Oh my god, wow. Hello, Caster. Welcome to the stream. Wow. Is that behind me out of snow? And look, you've got loads of snow on your head too. Don't worry, you can follow me back to Ymir. So stay close, okay? Oh, okay. Are you kidding me?
What's wrong?
I can't believe I forgot! Remember I talked about coming here with my family as a kid? I ended up getting lost on out on the mountain. But just when I started to think I'd be lost there forever, a boy appeared out of nowhere. And he led me all the way back to Ymir. That boy was you. I'm sure of it.
That does ring a bell, actually. The year after that was when the whole thing with my power happened. So I kind of pushed everything else to the back of my mind. Weird. We really did meet when we were kids.
I was only joking about it before, but yeah, we really did. I'd forgotten all about it too. Probably because it was a scary memory for me.
I don't blame you. Still, you don't get coincidences like this every day. I'd be embarrassed to try and attribute it to something like fate, though.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe if we realized sooner, sure. It makes me happy to know it was you all along.
Sorry, didn't quite catch that.
It's nothing at all. Nothing at all. Anyway, let's finish up with the bike, shall we?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god. Rean and Elisa worked together to finish the rest of the bike's maintenance, the two of them feeling somewhat awkward around each other due to their recent discovery. And upon their completion, they went to return the tools to Baron Schwartz's study. Ah, so close! I can't believe we actually met when we were kids! I guess that doesn't change things much though, does it? Nothing's more important than the bond we developed as members of Class 7. Yeah, I do agree with that, Hershey. If you're, like, because if you're gonna make a canon love interest, then why let people choose? Like, they could do so much more with it if they just had it be like, if they just like focused on Elisa as like a canon thing. Oh my god, social links everywhere, bombarded with them, holy shit. I really would have preferred if they, even though I love Toa to death, but if they were, like, I think I would have actually preferred if they had just made Elisa the canon dedicated love interest, because they could have had so many more scenes. With them.
Old man Gizmo. Roartail's condition improvement has no doubt caused Arthur to perk up as well. Who loves his master, I can tell you that. I'd be sure to keep him well brushed when Roartail is fit to ride him again.
He's really taking a fee.
Alright, Fee, it's your turn. The dog's name's
The dog's named Bedeau, right? He's cute.
I know that, Caster, but like if they made it actually part of the story, I think people would accept it more and like it better. Like I do think it would have been so much better if I do agree with that. If they're gonna, they shouldn't push one. If yeah, that's exactly it, Hoshi. Pretty much. Like if they're gonna push one, then why even bother having the others? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Jortu. That's what I feel as well. Like, I think it would have been so much better if, like, if they just stuck with Lisa. And not to make it like a player choice thing.
Yeah. Dad raised him to be a hunting dog, believe it or not. He's a sweetie, though.
Looks like a smart one to me. Petting him's pretty relaxing, too. I'll stay with him for a bit while I think about what we should do.
And to think of it, it's just about feeding time. Wanna help me feed him?
Sure. I'd like that.
Be right back. I gotta go get his food.
How's the taste? Good?
Look, he's wagging his tail. Sorry for not being able to spare much time for you and Arthur, Bedeau.
He says it's okay. Smart doggy.
Can you understand what dogs are saying or something?
No. I'm just guessing based on how he acts and barks. Back in the Corps, I used to look after the military monsters a lot.
Really? That sounds like an awfully dangerous job for you to be doing.
Well, I did get bitten sometimes at first. But after one of the other caretakers showed me what to do, they stopped.
When you talk about your time there, it's hard to believe the Jaeger Corps you were in was one of the strongest. Is Zephyr unusual by Jaeger standards?
I guess. The boss was pretty easygoing, but it was always hard to tell what he was thinking. You remember what I told you at Modder Park, right? How they taught me survival skills and all that. Zeno and Leo taught me how to set traps, and the art of close quarters combat.
They taught you the basics of CQC.
Yep.
I can't imagine what it must have been like living that kind of life day to day. Now it's easier to see how you came to think of them as family.
Yeah, we were a family. Until they all left me behind after the boss died.
Yeah, that is true. Because they clearly some of them clearly stuck together.
I just want to know why. Why they all had to leave me behind. And now that I might have a chance to, I don't want it to let me pass me by. Oh goddamn! I missed the line.
Still. I think even I understood what he was saying this time. Try not to overthink it. Something along those lines. There's no reason you need to try and find out alone. Not when you got all of us with you. If that's what you want to know, we'll make it work out.
You will. You're right. How could things not work out when I've got you guys?
Oh, there's a Ranku up.
I still want to talk to Zeno and Leo about why they left me behind. But being part of Class 7 is more important to me now. As long as I stay with you, I know I'll get my chance to ask them.
All right, who's over here? Laura. We got all the girls here. Oh my god. In the building right here. And I know Laura has too.
Even the air here feels clean. It's not hard to see why Yun Kafai is so fond of this village. I hope that I'll get the chance to bring Father and Klaus here one day.
We'd be happy to have them. And don't worry. I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances once the war's over.
I hope so. I suppose that's another reason for us to hasten its conclusion. But I'm still a little lost as to how, though. What should we do, I wonder?
She's definitely racking her brain over this. Maybe a break would do her good. Why don't we go somewhere and take a break? It'd be good to take a breather sometimes when you're stuck in a difficult problem.
That sounds reasonable. In that case, I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you escort me to your room?
Oh my god.
So this is your bedroom. The decor has something of an Eastern feel to it. Fitting for a former student of Yun Kafai's.
That's right. We never get to see the inside of Rean's room because it's like a freaking warp zone to the freaking proceeding with the story.
Is there anything here that's particularly representative of the Eight-Leaf School?
I should have known. You caught me off guard when you asked to see my room. But it figures that's what you're interested in.
Why would you be surprised?
Oh, it's nothing. As for your question, I don't have all that much, I'm afraid.
See, like, Rean, like, is different from Lloyd. This right here shows the difference between Rean and Lloyd. Rean can be slightly dense in that he's kind of down on himself, so he doesn't realize that his actions can be perceived as romantic sometimes. But Rean knows what romance is. He's not like Lloyd, who, except if you force the issue with Ellie in the fucking bonding events. It's like Lloyd is completely unaware of even the basic concept of romance, like with himself. But yeah, Rean knows what romance is. And like can entertain the idea of it at the very least.
As for your question, I don't have all that much, I'm afraid. Wait. Actually, I have some tea leaves Master Kafai gave to Dad a while back, I think. How about it? You up for having some green tea?
Really? I'd like that very much. This has quite a refined taste indeed. It isn't my first time tasting green tea. Monica let me sample the tea served at her class's tea house during the festival. But this seems to have more depth to its flavor and fragrance.
Master Kafai is a huge fan of this kind, apparently. He brought it back from the East himself. He's always bringing gifts whenever he comes to visit. So he's popular among the locals. Everyone here likes him.
Really now? I've yet to have the opportunity to meet him in person. Master Kafai is so elusive, like he's talked about so much since even Sky. And it's like, we never get to fucking see him. It feels like they're like massively building up to him. But I can easily see why he and Father get along so well. Would you happen to know where he is now?
Nope, afraid not. That letter I received from him during our vacation here didn't specify. He's always been something of a vagrant. He wanders the continent throughout the year, stopping off wherever he pleases. So, while I couldn't tell you where he is, I'm sure he's just fine.
I imagine so. If rumor is to be believed, he's as proficient with a blade as Father, if not more so.
Are you worried about your dad?
I am. I try to avoid admitting it publicly, but it's a fact. His skill is as immense as ever, but given the various new weapons that have come into play during this war, along with the other powerful warriors such as General Relia and that knight from Ouroboros.
Yep, can't blame me for being a little concerned under the circumstances. Still, all we can do in the meantime is keep going and do what we're able. So long as we keep that up, I'm sure we'll be reunited with them in due time.
Maybe. No, you're right. In a sense, this is but another trial we must overcome to reach greater heights.
Yeah, and I know we can overcome it so long as we're together.
There we go. I wonder if we can get it to level 4. Anga.
Hey Laura, I know we just talked. How about we go again, eh?
That tea was delicious. Thank you for allowing me to join you. Incidentally, Toval mentioned they used to train somewhere deep in the mountains. Is that true?
Yeah, in the Isengard range. Wait, don't tell me you're planning on going up there on your own.
Well, after that break, I feel like I could do something more active. A walk in the crisp, snowy mountains should clear my mind just perfectly.
I wouldn't mind a mountain walk.
Let's go!
If you're really that interested, I can show you the way there.
Would you? I'd be very grateful. Then we should set out at once. Together, Rean and Laura climbed the Ymir mountain path, their destination being the canyon above. Soon enough, they had arrived in the area where Rean once trained under Master Kafai. Skyrim. Let's go. Whew. I wasn't expecting the climb to be quite so lengthy. Or that far, really. You conducted your training a remarkable distance from Ymir for one so young.
Yeah, we spent about a month living up here away from civilization. We trained almost every day. But even when I wasn't training, it was teaching me how to live side by side with nature. We had to catch our own food, secure a place to sleep every night. Sometimes we'd even challenge monsters to practice.
Oh my. That does sound rather harsh. You were just a boy at the time of your training, yes? I can't fault it, however. The Arcade School does have similar practices. Even when I was a child, I would often join the students in training in the mountains.
I'm not surprised to hear the Arcade School's training it's right up there with the 8 Leaves. I made it through in one piece, but I was completely exhausted by the end. Elise was really worried about me. She wouldn't stop crying when I finally come back home.
That's not hard to picture. After taking a look at the scenery, there's not a doubt in my mind that training here would be a valuable exercise.
Yeah, it certainly was. Standing up here being surrounded by nature shows it a reminder of just how small and insignificant we really are.
Yo, Doors, welcome to the stream. I suppose you could say the same about our swords in this war.
Sorry, Laura. I'm not following.
No matter how much its wielder trains, realistically, a mere swordsman stands no chance against the force of tanks or soldiers. That being the case, what significance do swords even have in this war? I've been pondering this a lot lately, and I still haven't reached an answer.
That's a good question.
And yet when I look around at the vast mountains surrounding us, I feel like I've been liberated from those worries. It wasn't just because she was a skilled warrior that the Lance Maiden was able to end the war of her time. That played a role, certainly. But she must have possessed numerous other qualities that contributed.
Yeah, that's true. And in the same way, I'm sure there's a role that swords can play in ending this war too. Even if they can't do it alone.
My thoughts exactly. We simply have to find it. And as a class, I know we will. After talking for a while, they'd enjoyed a short mock battle against one another before returning to Ymir. Same as Elisa. God damn it. Well, that made for some wonderful exercise. After a workout like that, I feel as though I'll be able to think of something truly excellent. Thank you, Rean, for providing me with the inspiration. I'll be sure to bring you an idea worthy of it.
Mr. Gizmo's an amazing craftsman. We need someone who can fix just about anything. You know, like how he patched up our roofs when they were charred. He even fixed the opener back. Come to think of it, a lot of really cool guys named Ymir. Like everyone here is really good at something. I can't figure out what I'm going to be like most.
I knew there'd be one in here. Oh, it's Sharon.
To the surprise of no one, my wife ended up ordering in a ton of useless junk. Again. This order's highlights included some castanets and a shaved ice maker.
What?
I can't imagine anyone actually buying those, or just toss them in the storehouse.
Why would you need a shaved ice maker here? My God. Oh, let's see. Oh no, this is the same as always. I saw young Jusis in front of the store not too long ago. He's such a handsome young man, isn't he? He can spend as long as he likes out there, if you ask me. It's good to see all your other classmates back too. Although it still feels like someone's missing. Am I imagining things?
That someone won't be gone for long, though. We'll bring him back.
You really are imagining things because Crow was not there in the fucking radio play. Oh my god.
Doing some shopping, Sharon?
That's right. Since you'll all be gathering for a discussion in the Phoenix Wings, I thought I might help out in the kitchen. I also thought I could prepare some food for your father, seeing as your mother has other business to attend to.
That's awfully generous of you. Thanks.
With several Ouroboros members having recently revealed themselves to us, I can't help but assume they're up to something. I'd like you to know, Rean, that no matter what happens, my alliance will always lie with you and your classmates. Please ensure that whatever you decide on this afternoon is something you can do without regret.
Sharon. I swear we will. Glad to have your support.
Till the end of time.
And it's great to know she's got her back, but she's still cooking for Dad. Maybe I can help her out with that. Well, even if you're looking out for us, that doesn't mean I can't help you with cooking for my dad. Might as well try to pay him back for a little bit for all those years of love and devotion, right?
I'm sure your father would be overjoyed to you say that. As soon as I'm done with shopping, we can head on over to the kitchen. Together, Rean and Sharon walked to the mansion. After seeing that Rean's mother was out, they started making a hearty meal for his father.
Oh, you're making Ymir-style borscht? Good idea. It's got plenty of vegetables, and it should be great for warming him up to boot.
I couldn't agree more. All of the protein in the meat I'll be using should help accelerate his recovery as well. Master Rean, could I trouble you to chop the vegetables? If you would, I'll set about preparing the meat and seasoning the soup.
Sure. At times like these when she just seems like any other maid. Takes me back to watching her cook for us in the dorm. It's hard to believe that she's actually not enforcer for Ouroboros sometimes. Ow!
Is something wrong? Heavens, you've sliced your finger.
Sorry, I should have been paying more attention. I didn't cut it too deeply though, so it should be fine.
Oh no, that won't do at all. Would you hold still a moment, please? I'll stop the bleeding.
Ah! Sharon? What are you... this is so awkward.
There, that should do the trick.
Sharon, I'm not sure it's a good idea to start stucking on people's fingers out of the blue like that.
Someone else walks in.
Any particular reason? I'll bring you a bandage, so please wait in the adjacent room.
She's messing with me again, isn't she?
There we are. All better. Please leave the rest of the work to me. You should give your finger time to heal.
You're probably right. I'm sorry that I couldn't be of more help.
You needn't be sorry, Master Rean. You made a valuable contribution as it was. It brought back memories of Lady Elisa's younger days, too. Whenever she fell and scraped her knees, she'd always start crying to me for me to come and help her.
Aw, how sweet. I can picture how embarrassed she'd be if she learned Sharon was telling people this. Come to think of it, you've been working for the Rhineford family for a while now, haven't you?
7 years, in fact. It was shortly after Mr. Rhineford's passing. I cannot begin to thank Madam Chairman Arena enough for giving me the chance she did. It was only thanks to her kindness that I was able to begin a new life under her employ.
Does that mean you'd never been a maid before she hired you then? Where were you before
As you no doubt suspect, I lived as an enforcer. A mission given to me by Ouroboros was what first led me to meet her. And she wasted no time in trying to hire me. I served in both capacities concurrently after that.
You won't find many executives who would knowingly hire an agent of Ouroboros. She never ceases to amaze, huh?
She certainly doesn't. Nonetheless, it was thanks to her that I was able to find a new path of my own.
They keep teasing this backstory. And what is it that she can't leave Ouroboros? What is going on with that? God damn it.
It's too late for me to turn back and change what's already been done. But she was willing to give me a different future.
What do you mean?
What happened? Goddamn. Did she kill someone? What the? It feels like she could. If she was involved in Elisa's father's death somehow, that would be kind of crazy. If she's still, part of me thinks that no, that definitely can't be true. It definitely can't be true because, why would she hire her? But, at the same time, it feels like that's what it's foreshadowing. I can't. Ah, jeez.
Oh, nothing. I was simply thinking out loud. Regardless of what happened in my past, my love for the Rhineford family will never waver. Nor will my devotion to Class 7, Master Rean. I shall continue to do that all I can to serve you.
Thank you. I know we can always count on you. And everyone else knows that too. I hope we'll always stay fondly in your thoughts, Sharon.
God damn it, what was her fucking past? Fuck berries. After that conversation was finished, Sharon returned to preparing Baron Schwartz's meal. And after helping over he could until his mother returned, Rean left them to finish by themselves. Hey, Ranku up. You'll be meeting with your classmates today, yes?
Yeah. There's a few things we need to cover before going forward. Plus we need to talk about Elise and the princess, too.
That determination in your eyes is so like your father's. No matter what path you choose to follow, always know that you have our support.
Just remember to take care of yourself, all right?
I will, I promise.
I will take your father's meal a little later on. In the meantime, you should start preparing for our upcoming discussion. Don't worry. I'll be sure to cook you all a fine meal for that, too.
Yeah, that's true. Her skirt animation is like constantly billowing. It's like a kaiba cape. Oh, there we go. All right, we're finally free of this house. And the store, for that matter. And there's 2 people over there. Oh my god. William and Claire.
Morning, Rean. You got some meetings today, right? Yeah, Class 7's finally back together again. So we just need to hash out what we're gonna do from here on out.
10 more to go, yep.
Makes sense. You know, hearing you talk like this makes me think Thor's was exactly what you needed. Nice seeing you so focused, but don't get so caught up in your thoughts that you forget to take a break every now and then. Sure, it's just planning, but that's the easy part. What comes next is the tough part. You need to find some time to relax, okay? Got it. Don't worry, I will.
I'm super bored, so I'm thinking I might check out the souvenir shop. What kind of stuff do you think they got over there? Think it's cool?
We're about to have a major discussion about our class's future. How can you be bored? Okay, don't answer that. But you could at least brainstorm something to contribute to the discussion.
Nope. You know I'm never gonna come up with anything. No matter what you decide, it doesn't change things for me. One way or another, Lemmy and I are gonna keep on fighting with you guys. You just pick a path, and we'll bust it open.
Good to know. Well, we do value your opinion, so you might want to think it over.
In a normal game, you only have 7 points? Oh my god, that's monstrous. What the hell? That is evil. What the fuck? I thought you would have at least 10.
Maybe looking at some souvenirs would help clear my head. Tell you what, why don't I join you? I've been there tons of times, so you know I'll be able to recommend something nice.
Really? You're the best, Rean? Okay, let's go, go, go! Man, there really is a bunch of unusual stuff here. Pretty good selection for a base smack dab in the boonies.
That's partly thanks to Master Kafai. He always brings things when he comes to visit. Like those manju, for example. They're a confectionery item from the east that's been tweaked a bit.
Ooh, they all look really good. You think Lecter would like him?
I barely met him once. Oh, so he's the one you're buying a souvenir for?
You got it. He bought me a little Mishy strap when he was over in Crossbell, so I want to get him something too. I kind of want it to be something you can always keep with him over something that's going to go bad, like food, though.
That's a good point. I thought he was missing, though.
I forget, like, is he trapped in Crossbell right now? I think he is there, right? He's helping the SSS, like, plan for their big counterattack.
No one's heard from him since he was in Crossbell, right?
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's fine. I mean, he's Lecter. I'd take more than a war to finish him off. Claire and I survived, so I can't imagine he wouldn't. He's gonna show up one day like,
Hey!
and that'll be it.
Well, at least you trust him, I guess. And again, that makes sense. I mean, each of you Ironbuds probably think of each other like siblings, right? Or, I don't know, do you? Oh, if that's the case, that makes Chancellor Osborne your dad, maybe?
No. I never really thought about it. Especially with Gramps. I've got siblings, sure, but hard to see if someone feels like a parent when you never had one.
Oh. She's an orphan.
What?
Was she adopted? By Osborne?
What does she mean she's never had any parents?
Well, it means she's an orphan, Rean. Like, seriously. I think that's pretty obvious. That's literally... Jeez.
I wonder what's gonna happen to his Iron Bliss now, though.
Yeah, she's like Fee.
Claire's got a job in the RMP that she can do even without Gramps around. Without him there to give me orders and all my own missions finished, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, really. I'm not needed as a piece on his game board anymore.
Don't think like that, Milliam. Or let me say this. Even if you're not needed on some game board, you are needed by us. And not as a piece. You're needed as a very important classmate and friend.
Really?
I can't tell you what you should do with your life from here on. What I can tell you is that we're here for you. And even if you don't know what to do with yourself now, I'm sure you'll figure things out eventually. With or without us.
Huh. Maybe you're right. I do kind of feel like sticking with you guys will help me figure something out. And speaking of figuring stuff out, I'm buying a manju! I used to be gurgling just looking at it.
Are you supposed to be buying a souvenir for lecture? Oh, whatever. She seems happier now, and I guess that's what matters most.
Rean brought Milliam a Ymir manju, which he scoffed down in typical Milliam fashion as they left the shop.
Those are tasty manju! Sara's gonna be looking up some grub for our discussion later, right? That's gonna be even better! I can't wait!
Everyone else has the weight of the world on their shoulders. And she's just riding along on top of it. Captain Claire? Is something wrong?
Hello, Rean. It's nothing major. I just received an update from one of my men that contains some information I found personally relevant.
Oh. Well, I won't pry. But at the risk of sounding condescending, try not to push yourself too hard. Today's one of the few chances we'll get to rest.
I appreciate the concern. Still, you have bigger things to worry about than my well-being. Like the future of Class 7, for example. With the town's defenses as solid as they are, now's the perfect time to sit back and figure all of that out.
She's putting on a brave face, but I can tell she's more exhausted than she's letting on. Well, since we're so well defended, why don't we both take a little time to unwind? They have billiards at the Phoenix Wings if you're interested. What do you say?
Well, given how many people we have trying to keep the town safe. Sure, I'll take you up on that offer. Ah, the bar music. This is just freaking Claire's theme, isn't it? No. Holy shit.
I can't believe you just pocketed all the balls in one shot.
Fortunately, they all moved exactly how I calculated that they would. I'm sorry. I've ended the game before you even had the chance to take a shot, haven't I?
Thinking about it, games like these seem exactly like the kind of thing you'd be good at. I was probably walking into a bear trap the moment I invited you.
Granted, I should have at least tried to hold back a little. Sorry. Lecter would have done a better job of making the game more enjoyable for both sides. All the while leaving certain elements up to chance to keep things interesting.
That lines right up with my impression of him, too. I always did peg him as a trickster.
Lecter Arundel, I'm not in this game. I'm stuck in Crossbell.
Still, I wish I was a better player. I'd be able to put up a halfway decent fight in that case.
Well, how about I give you a few pointers while we're here?
You don't mind?
Not at all. I can teach you some valuable skills that are guaranteed to help. Making good use of them will be down to you, but they should allow you to improve your score when playing.
Well, if you're sure you don't mind.
Captain Claire then started happily teaching Rean how to play more effectively. She even made explanations on complicated issues and techniques sound simple, going through every step with limitless knowledge, limitless kindness and patience. And thanks to that, he was able to improve an astonishing amount in a relatively short period of time. Well done. That's the 9-ball pocketed as well.
Thanks. To be honest, this is the first time I've been able to pocket all the balls without making a single mistake. You really are natural at teaching.
I wouldn't have been able to do anything at all if you weren't such a capable pupil. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I wonder if she's going to become a teacher at Thor's. If we do go back to Thor's, like in future games. I'm happy to keep practicing with you if you're up for it.
Really? You're a kind person, Captain.
What makes you say that?
Well, it's true. You went out of your way to help us countless times in our field studies. And now you've chosen to accompany us here and help while protecting the village. It's easy to forget sometimes they are part of the RMP or an Ironblood.
I wonder how many Ironbloods there are. We just know about 3 of them, really. Claire, Milliam, and Lecter.
It feels like you're always there, watching over us from the shadows. And I really do appreciate it.
I think you're overstating how much I've really done. She's called Icy Maiden because she has ice attacks. And she has ice hair. That's why, Kalok.
I'm a Thor's graduate as well, after all, so I can't help but want to look out for others from the academy. In some ways, I just want to act like I'm still there, looking out for my classmates like an upperclassman would. Well, whatever your reasons, that doesn't change that I'm still grateful. I can't say for sure, seeing as I only have a younger sister. But if I had an older one, I'd have a feeling she would be exactly like you.
Awesome. Oh.
Captain? What was that all about?
Don't mind me. Please.
Oh, wow, this is a clue to something. Huh.
Please try to think of it as nothing more than a meaningless gesture.
Well, if you say so.
Regardless, I intend to continue doing whatever I can to aid you in the future.
Was she an older sister? Like, in reality? Like, did she have younger siblings that died or something?
My primary duty may be to serve the Railway Military Police and carry out the will of Chancellor Osborne. But I have no reason to believe that I'll ever be anything other than ally to you in Class 7.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I know that any help you can give will go a long way for us.
Everybody is so wholesome here! Ah! Well, Rean still had no idea what prompted her sudden embrace. He wasn't about to press the subject further. The conversation now over, they suddenly made their way back outside. Ah! Your bond with Captain Claire strengthened. Hey, Ranku up.
Sorry to spring that on you all of a sudden. I'm fine now, though. Please try to focus on what you and your classmates will do next for now. If I can help you in any capacity as an R&B officer, I will.
I wonder what Elise and Bridget's Alphen are up to right now. I'd like to believe they're safe and unharmed, but I can't say I have to have much faith in the Alliance. I just wish we could hear something about them. Rumor, fact, anything.
Same.
Oh, there's Emma, and she's the only one in here. That noble was working on something in the plaza yesterday. She said she was improving her fishing tackle or something. She's pretty weird for a noble. Hey! Hey! Toval, why are you the only one without a social link? What's the dealio?
The guild should probably follow your guys' example and figure out what we're gonna do next, to be honest. Hopefully we'll be able to keep working with you guys. Might be easier now that Sara's shown up again. I'm down if you are. There we go. But yeah, leave worrying about the guild stuff to us. You guys got your own stuff to take care of. You found all your classmates now, right? Good news, good news. You know what we do during good times, right? We drink. Come on, Gerald. Toast to Rean's classmates. Maybe if that was generally what you were celebrating, but you just want an excuse to drink. I know you do. Damn it, you got me. Some things never change.
Oh, what's going on here?
Hey there. Congrats on finally getting all your classmates back together. I'm glad to see they're all safe, too. Not like they ever seem like the kind of people to go down easy.
Yeah, you're right. The hard part's still yet to come, though. We might all finally be reunited, but now we need to sit down and decide exactly what it is we need to do to make a difference.
Well, good luck with that.
Oh, side quest.
By the way, completely unrelated, but do you mind if I ask you a small favor?
I'm all about small favors. Favor? It's not often you ask favors of me.
You see, we got a noble called Annabelle staying here with us at the moment.
Oh my god. Oh wow, she has a quest related to her.
But I haven't seen her since she left to go fishing yesterday.
She's been gone for a whole day?
That's right. She always seemed to be crazy about her fishing. That's the first time she's been gone for this long. It's the middle of winter, too, so I'm a bit worried about her. If you're free, I'd really appreciate it if you wanted to look for her.
Yeah, I can help you out there. Our discussion isn't until a bit later. If she went out to fish, I'm guessing she's probably somewhere in the valley behind the village.
That's what I figured, too. Odd part's finding out how far down the path she's gone. I don't have many leads there either. You're just gonna have to come from top to bottom.
Alright, I'll be sure to bring her back as soon as I can.
Stranger than fishing. Okay, we do have a side quest here. But first, we talked to Emma.
I don't mind if you focus on Class 7 for a while, but don't forget that we've got a full-fledged witch to worry about. And to be honest, I think the sooner we can deal with her, the better. Before that time comes, you might want to try hardening up that bleeding heart of yours. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I do hope she'll give us the chance to talk things out first. That's the kind of soft-hearted thinking I was warning you about.
This is not my conversation to enter.
Damn, they think they can just straight up murder her? My god.
It's so wonderful to be back with Celine again. Now I can focus on how we should act from here on out. Not that that will be a particularly easy decision.
Yeah. We're glad to have you weighing in on the matter, though.
Oh, I just remembered. There's something I need to buy from the shop in the village.
Oh?
I can't tell you what it is, I'm afraid. It's a secret.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but she sure looks happy about it. Alright, now I'm getting curious. I know Celine's not allowed, but do you mind if I join you with your shopping? If it's okay, I mean. I know the shop here pretty well, so I might be able to help you find whatever it is you're looking for.
Really? That would be lovely. But you've got to stay here, Celine. Rean and I can handle this on our own, so don't even try to follow us. Fine, whatever. All this secrecy's creeping me out anyway.
Rean and Emma left a slightly sulky Celine behind and took off to the store to buy whatever it was Emma was searching for.
Here we go. The color looks just right, too.
That's wool, right? I didn't know you could knit.
I used to do it quite often back home, actually. I've been working on a scarf for Celine for a while now, as a sort of reunion present. It's almost done, too. But I ran out of wool, so it came me to buy some more.
Oh, really? In that case, why not finish it in our living room? That way she'd be able to work on it without her finding out about the surprise.
That sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you, Rean.
After showing Emma to the mansion's living room, Rean decided to sit and accompany her as she worked, with them enjoying the soothing warmth of the fire. Oh wow, they actually have an animation for her knitting. Huh!
I made some tea, Emma. Wow, that looks great so far.
Why, thank you, Rean. I think this deep blue color will really suit her personally.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to see how it'll look when it's done. It's nice to see how close the two of you are.
Close? Do you really think so? She's certainly important to me. At the same time, she's not exactly pleasant to me most of the time either.
I don't think she means any harm by it. Don't tell her I said this, but she was really worried about you the whole time we were separated.
I think Celine is a big old tsundere cat. Very mysterious, familiar.
I know for a fact that she cares about you, even if she has a tough time putting into words.
Really? Thanks for telling me. We've been together since the day I was born, but I guess I still have a hard time reading her.
Really? Wow. I didn't know that.
Once I began training to become a full-fledged witch, she became my familiar. So in a sense, she's like a sister to me.
Really? I'm kind of jealous. As for our siblings go, it's like you two can be completely open with one another. But when it comes to Elise, I always find myself holding back from saying what I'm really thinking.
You say that, but I'm sure Celine is still keeping plenty of things from me. I can be certainly more open with her than I can with Vita, though, at least.
If you don't mind me asking, how are the two of you related anyway? You said she was something of a sister to you when we first found out her true identity.
She's a sister in the sense that we both trained to become witches together.
Really? You're that close in age?
I always admired and looked up to her, both of her skill in witchcraft and her beautiful voice. Even now, I feel like I'll never be able to catch up to her in terms of raw talent.
I see. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. All you can do is keep trying, really.
I suppose.
One thing's for certain. You won't be able to catch up with her in a day. You didn't learn how to knit that scarf in a day, right? That took time. Catching up to Vita shouldn't feel any different. All you can do is keep trying to better yourself.
When you put it that way, you have a point. Thank you for the encouragement, Rean. I feel a lot better now.
Eventually, Emma finished knitting the scarf and promptly delivered it to Celine. And while she may have not put it into words, it was obvious from purring that she was very pleased. Oh wow, Emma might get to level 4.
Hey Emma, I know we just talked, but how about we talk again?
I'm so glad that Celine ended up liking the scarf after all. Even if she is still too embarrassed to wear it.
I knew it. Yes, they I wish they would have changed your model for that. Ow. I'm not embarrassed. I'm just distraught that you wasted your time and energy making something for me. Make sure you get some rest now, okay? I will.
We're so happy together. There's gotta be someplace where we can unwind together. In that case, why don't the three of us head out to the footpath? Got more than enough time, and it's a great place to relax.
Oh, that does sound like a good idea. Inviting a cat to a bath?
Yeah, I'll pass, thanks.
Suit yourself, Celine. We'll see you later then. This feels wonderful. Celine was right.
About what?
She'd mentioned how the hot springs of Ymir had the ability to promote mana recovery for those who use them. Perhaps due to there being a spirit vein nearby, giving them the protection of the spirits.
Really? That's interesting. It's a shame Valimar can't jump in here with us then.
That's very true. Oh.
Emma has become a nerd.
Emma, your glasses have all fogged up, you know.
I hate it when that happens. I hate it.
Oh, oops. I forgot to take them off.
You don't need to get that worked up about it. Although, come to think of it,
What is it? You're staring an awful lot.
oh, sorry. It's just something that's been bugging me for a while. Your eyesight really isn't all that bad, is it?
You noticed. Things get a little blurry, but it's not a major issue if I can use a little witchcraft to compensate.
Oh, it's so. You weren't wearing them for our concert, but your choreography was still dead on. Why wear them if you don't need them?
In a sense, they're symbolic of a witch's way of life. A witch must carry out their duties while nestled in the shadows of history. Reveal your true nature and restrain from the witch's burden and becoming swayed by basic emotion. Grandmother's always said that to me ever since I was a little girl.
That's funny. I've always pictured your grandmother as this friendly old lady, but it sounds like she's actually pretty strict.
She has to be, really. She's both the Hexen clan's elder and a very powerful witch. So she has a responsibility to guide us in all we do. Both Vida and I were scolded by her fairly often during our training.
Yeah, I can see that now.
But then one day, Vida broke a taboo and vanished from the village. Grandmother seems to want to find and punish her for what she did. But as for me, all I want to do is talk with her and find out what made her do such a thing. If I could just learn that.
Sorry, Emma.
What are you apologizing for? But, you know, sometimes I wonder if I'm being too naive when it comes to Vida. Even still, I'd like to think I've grown at least a little. Maybe it's about time I stopped wearing these glasses, too.
Well, if she doesn't like it, but still, what a waste.
I couldn't tell you why, but wearing them somehow makes me feel like I'm always keeping secrets from all of you.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? No! Oh my god, what the hell? Oh my god. Ah! We don't ever have choices in the social link! No! No! No, what the hell? Hello, ice cream. Oh my god. Oh, hello, Sara. I am. No, no. No, but I. What the hell is this? I mean, does this actually affect her in the future? Or is this just for the social link? Oh my god, I was not prepared for this. I was not prepared for this. Oh god! I was not prepared for this! This doesn't affect Cold Steel 3, but it affects this game. Oh god. Oh god. I don't know. No, but like, I want her to keep wearing them, but I don't want her like. God damn it. You know what? I'm gonna do what I do for the story, but I'll put them on the costume menu. No, this is better for the story. But I'm gonna put them on in the costume menu. I'll make a compromise. Oh god, this is really hard to click.
If that's what you want to do, I say go ahead and do it. I think going without them would really suit you personally.
Really?
Still, whether you choose to wear them or not, And whether you're witch or not, for that matter, you're still the same Emma we'll always love. Don't forget that.
Thanks, Rean. That's such a sweet thing to say.
After that, they both remained at the footbath and continued whittling away time with pleasant chatter. No new recipes, I see, in the guide. Oh, okay, she still has it. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk. God damn it. That was hard.
Oh, that was so relaxing. And thank you again for encouraging me. I'll be sure to take what you told me to heart. I promise.
Tidying up the store has such a pain in the neck.
Maple, please make sure you don't say anything like that in front of our visitors. Although I can't deny that it's true. My back's starting to hurt even.
Gee, I wonder why. I sure wish I had that problem!
Please just stop.
Yeah, you have the exact same character model. I don't... I'm so envious. She's got the size, the bounce, the necessarily doesn't come out. Sharon's moves are pretty impressive too, though. Are you gay? No, it's fine if you are. I wonder who's bigger between the two. Purple's clothes always make it kind of hard to tell how busty she really is. I'll find out someday. Ooh, I'll find out. I'm pretty sure you're gay.
I wish she could act more like a maid sometimes. Then I wish she could be a little more sensitive. She was making fun of the things I'm self-conscious about.
I'm pleased to see that the outdoor bath has been repaired at last. Gizmo made it look exactly how it used to be, too. It was nice to see you enjoying it last night, too. Now the Phoenix Twins can finally return to business as usual. Do come and use the baths whenever you have the chance.
Ah, there's Sara. I bet she has oh my god. So many social links. What the Let me just talk to the bar guy first. Oh my god.
I saw Lord Rufus a number of times back when I worked at the palace. I even saw him learning falconry from Lord Teo kind of competition in Imdal. He really seemed to be enjoying himself too. It's really a shame that they've no opposing sides.
Oh my god, there's somebody here as well. Let me just Machias, why don't you have a social link? Literally everyone else does.
I'm just as perplexed about what to do next as you are. I can't even think of anything to do for a social link. I thought bouncing ideas off Elliot might help me think of something, but again, no dice. I'm afraid my thought process hasn't been much better. It goes without saying that saving Elise, Princess Alpha, and your dad takes top priority for me, but we need to consider the country as a whole before we commit to something. The walls take away our right to be selfish. Which means that we need to weigh in on more than just what we want. As nice it would be to abuse Valamar's power willy-nilly. Just think to teleport everywhere. I feel like I'm beating my head against a wall here. Maybe I'll go get a coffee to try and clear my mind.
Like, ding.
Wow, I guess I could use a coffee too.
Oh, but Elliot has one and he was in the first section. I think Elliot and Jusis are the only dudes here that will have social links. Yeah, there's Jusis by the pool table. Yeah, it's Jusis, Sara, and Elliot are the last ones left. Alright.
Deciding what our clan should do has proven more difficult than expected. Still, I left Bareahard so that I could make my own decisions about my life.
Where is Gaius? I just realized.
Even if the decision is yours, the burden doesn't have to be. I'll solve Albarea's problems concern every single one of us. There's no reason you need to sort all this out on your own. We've been with you this long. That's not gonna change. Thank you, but I'm aware. I bet a break would help him clear his mind and make better decisions. Should I drag him into one? Hey, wanna come out and look after Arthur with me for a bit? Who in blazes is Arthur? Oh, was that the name of our family's horse? Get in one. As you're kind of a horse expert, I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out with him for a bit. Why not? I'd like to see him for myself. Lead on. There's a fine horse. There's a strong air of dignity about it. Much like the young horses back at the academy. Yeah, he does. He's pretty friendly too, isn't he? He's been here since Dad took me in, so he's getting up there in years. But he's still got the same energy. Dad still takes him out hunting along with Badeau. I see. I imagine his dignified appearance is a result of much experience, then. He does appear to be in dire need of some exercise, however. His muscles aren't quite as defined as they should be. Wow. I'm amazed that you could tell. You're not in the riding club for nothing. He hasn't had much chance to get out and about since Dad was injured. So that's probably why.
Estelle cameo.
Then, if we can, I'd like to do something about that. What say you to giving a good brushing before we take him out? I think he'd like that a lot, actually.
After brushing Arthur and giving him all the care and adoration a horse could dream of, Rean and Jusis took him out into the mountain path.
He really seems happy to be out of the village. It's been quite a while since he last had the chance. So it appears. I imagine he would be rather go out hunting with his master, however. Horses are always far more comfortable with their usual rider. My family and the riding clubs are no exception. That makes sense. Well, with Dad's injuries, I don't think he'll be fit to go out hunting anytime soon. Speaking of the riding club, do you have any clue what's going on back at Thor's? You were the one who managed to get the bike out of there, so I figure you might know something. Mind you that I was only able to do so through the Noble Alliance. I tried to make use of my position as a member of House Albarea as best I could. Unfortunately, my authority pales in comparison to Father Rufus's, so I'm afraid that was the most I could do. That's a shame. Still, I appreciate you trying. I really do owe you a lot. Even for little things like helping me look after Arthur. I hardly think I deserve your thanks. Being my father's son, some of the responsibility for his disgraceful actions falls on my shoulders as well. I have a duty to do all within my power to atone for that to both Baron Schwarzer and Ymir's people. I'm sure my brother feels similarly. even if he appears to be prioritizing his role in the Civil War at the moment. Like I said back in Bareahard, there's no reason for you to feel responsible for what happened here. I understand that you're concerned about your father and your brother. But dwelling on the past benefits no one. All we can do is keep moving forward. You do have a point. No burden out there exists that you should have to shoulder alone. Not as long as you're a member of Class 7. As long as we're together, we'll be able to carry out the weight of any burden. One would think I'd be used to how our class works by now. And the Imperial nobility should show its spirit through actions over words. Exactly. We both know what we need to do. We swore to one another when we fought that moment you came back to us. Indeed. And I fully intend to do so as promised.
The two continued walking along the path with Arthur a little longer, then eventually turned and descended the mountain. Of course, upon their return to Ymir, they gave him a generous helping of food before going back to the Phoenix Wings. Powerful strike, art sport. Alright, I'm not going to stop for now. I just need to do something really quickly, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, just hold on just a second. Alright, I'm back. Let's go. Second use of social link.
Horses are wonderful creatures. After spending some time with yours, I have to admit I am feeling a bit more optimistic. Despite the fact that I'm still freezing after all the time outside.
Hello, G Raposa, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, totally. Christian Kim, welcome to the stream. That's what because Emma didn't want to wear the glasses, so I didn't want to tell her not to go with her heart. Although I really like how she looks with the glasses on. God, that's why it was such a hard decision.
Perhaps I should head over to the tavern and get a hot cup of tea. That should make planning our next move easier. I wouldn't mind a cup myself. Nice cup really hit the spot right now, actually. Mind if I tag along? I'll help you brainstorm. No objections here.
Rean and Jusis then walked into the tavern, and both of them ordered their tea as any fine Erebonian gentleman would. Oh, you're here, Rean? Oh, wow. Other people in the social link. Hey, Elf. Hey, Kiki. Hello. Welcome to our tavern.
Thank you for your hospitality. Are you going off to play somewhere?
Uh-huh. We're not sure what we want to do, though. I wish you could have more snow like the last time you were here. That would be fun.
Please, no. I'm glad to see you're back to your usual cheerful self, Alf. I was horrified when I heard those Jaegers had used you as a hostage. But you don't seem too worse for the wear. They did?
Huh. It was no big deal. And Mr. Baron saved me in the end. He's just trying to act tough. He spent hours crying afterward. No, I didn't! Anyway, now that we've run into you, do you come play with us? Oh god, Jusis is gonna feel guilty. We haven't been able to play together in forever.
Huh. I don't know. We got a pretty busy afternoon ahead of us. I see no harm in joining them. I can't spare too long, but we could certainly play for a little while.
Really? Yay! Okay, let's go outside then.
What's gotten into him?
He's feeling guilty. Rean and Jusis were then led outside by Alf and Kiki. And after a brief debate on what to play, they decided to go with the classic hide and seek. Everyone ready?
Ready.
I found you, Kiki. Your hiding spot sucks.
Already? Well, that's boring.
Okay, now to find everyone else. Found you, Rean.
Wow. You couldn't have picked a place that was less obvious?
Yours was way worse than mine! Well, of course it's gonna be easier to find me if both of you are looking. I guess that one just leaves Jusis.
Okay, come on, let's go find him.
Oh, come on, Jusis. That's the absolute worst. Oh my god, wow! We're having so many people in this social link. Oh my god. I like it so much more when it's not just Rean and the other person.
Huh? What you doing here, Jusis?
Nothing. Now go away.
There he is. He found him.
That didn't take long.
You all suck at hide and seek.
Huh? You're playing hide and seek? That sounds fun. I want to play too. Yay! Okay, so Milliam gets to join. After Milliam joined in, they all played hide and seek for a short while longer. We teach them taking turns at being the seeker.
Man, children really do have unlimited energy. I'd say a certain classmate of ours has far too much energy even by those standards. Still, I can never quite become used to playing outside. It's been a while since I last played outside like this. I wasn't expecting you to join in either. I know you're always here with the kids and all, but still. I just want to do something to raise their spirits a little. The sooner that boy can forget that awful memory of being taken as a hostage, the better. So that's what you were trying to do. That's really nice of you, Jusis. Still, you don't need to worry so much. Children of Ymir are made of sturdier stuff than you think. The thing we can do is make sure they never have to go through anything like that again. Indeed. I, for one, have no intention of allowing my father to do anything so foolish ever again. But I know that I won't be able to stop him alone. I hope to have all of you standing at my side. That goes without saying. And as both nobles and members of Class 7, we have a duty to do whatever we can.
Well, that was really nice.
We unfortunately spent more time outside than in, but the exercise did a reasonable job of warming me up. Though after all of that recreation, it's time for me to really start thinking. I decided how I should best act, both as a member of this class and as a noble of the Empire.
We're winding it down. We are winding it down. We got 4 left, like a normal amount of social links left. Oh my god, we'll do Elliot first. Sitting in here brings back memories. Remember trying to lock down ideas for a concert in the middle of our trip? I guess it wasn't that long ago. But it feels like another lifetime. Especially since Crow was with us then.
Yeah, it really does.
But it's not another lifetime, is it? It's this one. There's no reason that all of us hanging out and having fun has to stay a thing of the past. The only hard part is figuring out how to make that a reality again. Which is admittedly pretty hard, but I'm thinking of ways to make it happen.
It doesn't really sound like he's getting anywhere. Maybe a break would really clear his head. Come on, Elliot, let's take a break. The more frustrated you get over not being able to think of anything, the less likely it is you actually will.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I just noticed a thing to clear my head. You used to play the lute, right? If it's still around, can we take a look at it? Ah, music stuff with Elliot. Rean and Elliot managed to scrounge up Rean's old lute from the darkest depths of the mansion. Instruments in hand, the two of them then headed over to the tavern.
Well, we managed to get permission to play here, but I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty tense about this. I haven't touched this lute in forever, so playing in front of a crowd all of a sudden is a bit...
You'll be fine. Just play it like you played the guitar during the festival. One of the best things about music is that it can be made with any combination of instruments.
Well, if you insist, I'll give it a go.
I'm just thinking about, like, the, in Deltarune with the friggin' the saxophone guys, like 5 saxophone guys were playing at the same time. I thought, trying to have a solo. That's just what that made me think of.
Better try and fail than not try at all, right?
I wish I could think like that. And so the two started to play alongside one another. To their relief, the customers in the tavern seemed to enjoy their performance, even giving them a round of applause once it was over.
Huh. That was actually pretty fun.
See? I told you it would be fine. Not being on a stage or having lights in your face takes a lot of the pressure off, too. I sometimes used to perform like this at the concert cafe back home.
Oh, really? Still, I'm guessing it'd be even more fun if I could play half as well as you do.
Huh. I don't really know if I'm really as good as you make me sound, Rean.
I got a lot of practice ahead of me if I decide to pursue a career in music. Emphasis on the if. That's right. Your dad's finally giving you permission to go through with it if you want. Have you started giving it any serious thought yet? Yeah, a bit. Not that I'm getting anywhere. I'm happy to have his approval, but it's not a decision I can make lightly. It's probably silly to even be thinking about it now. I mean, we just need to focus on getting through this war first. Not at all. There's nothing wrong with giving thought about your future when you can. You're right that it's something you can't take lightly. And it's still hard to tell how things will be after the war ends. But if pursuing a life of music is what you decide to do in the end, you got my full support too. Not just your dad's. Thanks, Rean. But right now, we need to focus on our future as a class. Once the war's over, then we can start living for the future. Yeah, you're right.
A little thing with Elliot and music. To thank Gerald for letting them perform there, Rean and Elliot helped clean up the tavern. Once they were finished, they happily walked back to the Phoenix Wings. Hey! Elliot got to level 4. Barely. Huh. Nice. Performing with you was just what the doctor ordered. Break's over now, though. Time to get back to thinking. I was also thinking of Deltarune because, Elliot just has the Ralsei voice, so, yeah. Our futures are at a crossroads here. We can't make this decision lightly. Alright, so I guess Gaius is somewhere, we just have not found him. Alright, let's do Sara. Well, I guess we'll end on Gaius. Well, Sigurd's Trovel and Miles are safe. I guess all the racers here in Erebony are probably okay. Wish I could say the same for our colleagues over in Crossfell, though. I can't even get in touch with Wenzel. Damn. Oh! Crossfell references.
Friend of yours?
We go back a ways, yeah. He used to be registered a bracer here, but eventually he packed up and moved to Crossfell. Anyway, leave worrying about the guild to us. You got enough on your plates as it is. Just focus on what move you guys are gonna make next. If you feel like you need a break, I'd be happy to join you, though.
Maybe you should take her up on that. Sounds nice, actually. Would you mind hanging out for a while?
Striking while the iron's hot, I see. Alright. I can use the company. I was actually thinking of heading to the tavern for a drink or two. What do you say, a little change of venue?
That's fine with me, but I'll stick living the dry life.
I figured you'd say that. Come on then. Drinks are on me someday. No sooner had they arrived at the tavern than Sara asked Gerald for alcohol recommendations. And after she offered to pay, Rean settled on a ginger ale. This is the good stuff. It's got a very mellow taste, but it's sweet and refreshing too. I had no idea you could make something so good out of rice of all things.
Yeah, it's a kind of alcohol from the east that Master Ka5 brought here, I believe.
Oh, she's having sake. That's wow.
Gerald said it's called Junmai Shu.
That Master Ka5 sure knows his stuff. He sounds like a man I'd love to drink the night away with.
He's always been a bit of a heavy drinker, so I'm pretty sure he'd take you up on that if you asked. Well, you might want to cut down on the booze. But things so shaky right now, you never know when you'll need to take action.
I know. I'm not not planning on getting myself plastered while you got that discussion later on, so don't freak out. I think I've earned a bit of alcoholic relaxation time, personally. After all, I went cold turkey while I was in hiding. It was torture. Would you deny your poor instructor some sweet, sweet relief?
Sure, relief. Let's call it that. What have you been doing all this time anyway? We didn't hear so much as a rumor about you.
Oh, I was just lying low, gathering what information I could through connections from my guild years. Oh, I thank you so much, Cold Steel 2, for reusing this song all the time. Best song, seriously. Information about what was going on elsewhere in the country, the capital in particular, that kind of stuff.
In the capital? Did you manage to find anything out?
No more than you did yourself, sad to say. The Noble Alliance is doing a great job keeping information from leaking out of the city. After that, I decided to sneak into the Croydon province to follow the Alliance's movements from there. And that was when I ended up getting in contact with Jusis.
I see. It's pretty impressive you're able to do so much all on your own.
Well, working alone and gathering information are the two things that I had to get used to during my guild years. So it's nothing new for me. If anything, I'm more impressed with everything you've managed to do. I was glad to see that everyone here was okay after that Jaeger attack, too. Sounds like it was a high-ranking corps.
Yeah, the Northern Jaegers, under orders from Duke Bareahard. Fortunately, there were no fatalities, even if the experience was pretty traumatic for everyone. Dad's woken up now, too, so there's been no real long-term damage there.
We had the goddess's blessings in that respect. I'm sorry I couldn't be there to help you when you needed it most, Rean.
You don't need to apologize. You couldn't possibly have known what was gonna happen. Is something wrong? You look distracted all of a sudden.
No, it's nothing. I was just thinking about what a relief it is that your dad's okay. He always seemed like such a pleasant man, especially for a noble. Handsome, too.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh, relax, I'm just kidding. Anyway, all that aside, you made it this far. You can make it the rest of the way, too. Just keep your eyes on the future. And that starts by deciding what to do next.
You're right. Won't be counting on your
This stuff is awesome!
Can you at least let me finish before you wind up passed out on the floor?
After finishing her drink, Rean led an ever so tipsy instructor Sara back to the Phoenix Wings. Oh wow, they start out at level 2. That's nice. Alright, we're in the home stretch. This drink's got me feeling kind of sleepy. I can't afford to doze off during our discussion later. Maybe I should go out and get some air. A little exercise always serves me up faster for some reason. How about it? Wanna join me?
What should I do? Alright then, I'm up for it.
You are? Attaboy, Rean! Actually, since we got plenty of morning left to fritter away, I got an idea. What do you say to a little one-on-one training?
Sounds good to me. Just maybe don't rough me up too much.
Well, Let's take this somewhere less populated then, shall we? We're gonna freaking Dragon Ball Z this shit. My god. Together, Rean and Sara headed out to the valley. There they found a nice quiet area to hold their impromptu training session. You've definitely gotten stronger alive than away. Good to see that getting that nut of yours doesn't cause you to start slacking on your training.
I'm still no match for you, though. She's holding back, but only just. I think if I really try, I might just be able to beat her. She clearly wants me to do it. And if that's what she wants, I'll show her just how much I've improved.
You're all fired up now, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Let's pick things up where we left off.
Right.
Come on, is that all you got? I hope it isn't, because you're not going to be able to rescue your sister or the princess. Is that the best you can do? You remember what I said you were the center of Class 7? Well, I still feel that way, even now. And I won't rest easy until I know that center's capable of beating me on his own at least once. He's all flashed up! Shaw! Oh, damn. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. Are you alright, Rean?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just... I should have known I was no match for you.
No. That was your victory, not mine.
What do you mean?
I knew that last attack of yours was going to be far more powerful than I thought you were capable of. So I was forced to stop holding back in order to block it. That's a victory in my book. Clearly, all that stuff you've been doing has been great for your training.
I'd really like to think so. I'd chalk that one up to luck, personally. I wasn't even thinking. It's more like my body acted on its own. I'm gonna need a lot more practice before I can pull off feats like that at will.
If you understand that, then I need say no more. But don't worry. I'm sure that if you train enough, you'll be able to do it. Have faith in yourself, yeah? You got both the potential and the mindset to achieve great things.
I'll try.
Now exhausted, the two of them went back to the village. Oh, another scene. I don't even want to think about how badly that last attack could have hurt him. I feel like this war's causing the old me to resurface. Oh, wow. Foreshadowing! Dun dun dun. Have a little faith in yourself, Rean. You have the potential and the right mindset to accomplish great things. Just a matter of putting your mind to it. I'm really looking forward to see how far you'll be able to go. Alright, you guys, I just need to do one quick thing. I just need to pause the stream again for a little bit. And I'll be right back to do the final social link. Oh my god, we made it. 15 social links, one stream. So close, just a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. All right, back. That was fast. I think it's just the church, which is yeah, where Gaius gotta be. Yep. Oh wow, and only one other person here too. I'm so glad you're able to find all your classmates. I should probably go around and ask them all to take good care of you. You're like a younger brother to me, and I love you dearly. But you have a habit of finding trouble.
Unless you really want to embarrass me, please don't.
Well, if you insist. I feel as though I should, though. At the very least, I should ask your instructor to take good care of you on our behalf.
Seriously, don't do that. Don't make me beg here.
If you say so. Gaius! You're the last one, dude.
I figured a quiet church would be a perfect place to sit and think about what we can do. But so far, it hasn't done me much good. There has to be something we can do to help the people of Araponia, but what? Yeah. Though hopefully whatever we decide on will help people in Nord too. There's gotta be something that only we can do that'll help better people's lives. We just need to figure out what. That's about the point that I'm at. Still, if we keep thinking it over, I'm sure the winds and the goddess will grant us their inspiration eventually. Does actually seem like a pretty good place to brainstorm. You know, now that I think about it, there's someone I'd like you to meet. A friend of mine, in fact.
Here?
Friend of yours? Yep, follow me. I'll introduce you. You should be in the village right now. Is this friend of yours here? I can't sense anyone. I suppose even you would have trouble sensing him. Especially if you're trying to sense a person. What am I looking for if he's not a person?
Scream!
Here he is.
Scene 2!
Is that a hawk? Huh. Looks like the one who's helped us save us from those Jaegers in Nord.
You flew all the way here?
The very same, in fact. He's a friend of mine who watches over the Nord Highlands from above. His name's Zio. He was named after one of the warriors who fought alongside Emperor Tricles during the war.
So that was the name of that guy. Ah! Yes, we're so back! Here I am. Anyone who see? Scree! Oh my god! Scree is back! No more PUE bullshit!
He looks so cool up close. What's he doing all the way out here? Your guess is as good as mine. I spotted him on the roof of the Phoenix Wings last night. Might have followed our scent. All the way from Nord, though? That's quite the distance. I wonder why he would follow us.
Same ice cream, same.
I wish I could say for sure. I'd like to think he wants to lend us his aid. He watched us slip up a few times during our battles, so I imagine he thinks he can make things easier.
Oh my god, is Gaius gonna get a craft with him? Scree! Yep, you guys suck. Scree. He followed the set through teleportation, yeah. Oh my god.
I see. Well, he's already gotten us out of a bind once. And if you got your glowing endorsement, he'll make a hell of an ally. Okay, welcome to the team, Zeke. Oh. Whoa. I think he's trying to say that he has no intention of getting too friendly with us. He'll just watch over us from above like he did before, lending us his aid when he sees fit. Hey, that works too. In that case, thanks for watching our backs, Theo.
Squeak! No problem. I'm not gonna make him a craft, though.
We're finding new allies left and right these days, aren't we? Certainly feels that way, though I bet he sees us more as weaklings in need of protection than allies.
Hello, Roy Harlan. Welcome to the stream.
Either way, I'm sure his support will be invaluable in the days ahead. Yeah, I don't doubt that. And I could say the same about yours. Likewise.
Oh, that was nice. They quietly watched Theo fly off in the distance before returning to the church together. Oh, he does! Ha! I will be a craft, actually! Guys, learned the craft Hunter Wing. Oh, earlier than I see. Okay, or he would have learned it anyway. This cast allows him to summon Zio to do damage in a line. Nice! Alright.
I'm sure Zeal will keep watching out for us. Well, we know we got a captive audience, we have to make sure we don't disappoint him. Well, as long as we're together, I'm sure we'll make him proud.
Alright, you guys. Oh my god. We did it, you guys. 15 social links, 1 stream. Thank you all so much for Yeah, Sieg was smiling in his portraits. That's true. Yeah, Sieg was very happy. Thank you all so much for inviting me. Oh my god, you guys are the best! Until next time. Oh my god. Yep. Next time we'll do the side quest and the snowboard, and then we get to whatever's gonna happen next. Hopefully what's gonna be taking back Trista. And until then, I will say, so long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.